And welcome to my YouTube channel Excel chapter 1 graded cumulative training. So open the Excel chapter 1. So click the continue. So if you want to complete assignments or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete my IT lab course, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access, we can do online courses in accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing, and other courses. So I will guarantee you a 90 or 95 plus grade your assignment and your exam. So Excel chapter 1 graded cumulative training EXP 25 Excel chapter 1 cumulative assessment training. So click the download the materials and download the all files and go to the downloads, open the word files, instruction file and open the answer file, the Excel files. So assignment title is EXP 22 EXP 25 Excel chapter 1 cumulative assessment training. So we move to the main project step and total step is 26. So question number 1 is start Excel, download and open the file name EXP 25 Excel chapter 1 cumulative assessment training. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. So go to the Excel worksheet. I have already downloaded the EXP 25 Excel chapter 1 cumulative assessment training. So question number 1 is complete and we move to the question number 2. So question number 2 is your organizations provide a discount to educator. However, the worksheet contain wording that need to be changed to education and use the find and replace to find teacher and replace it with the education. Use the find and replace to teachers and replace it with the education. So go to the Excel worksheet and go to the home tabs, go to the editing groups and click the find and replace. Open the find and replace the logbox and find what is teachers and click the replace it with education. So replace with educations and click the replace with and click the replace all. So all done, we made 3 replacement and click close. So question number 2 is complete and we move to the question number 3. So question number 3 is the worksheet contains a spelling error that need to be corrected and check the spelling of the worksheet and correct the error. So check the spelling of the worksheet and correct the error. So go to the Excel worksheet and next is go to the review tabs and go to the briefing groups, click the spelling checking and do you want to continue at the beginning of the sheets and click the yes and click the change alls and again change alls and spell check complete, you are good to go, click OK. So question number 3 is complete and we move to the question number 4. So question number 4 is you cancel the charting basic worksheet because only one person registered for it and delete the row containing the charting basic worksheet. So delete the row containing the charting basis worksheets. So go to the Excel worksheet and next is select the charting basis worksheets. So select the charting basic worksheets and right click and click the delete. So question number 4 is complete and we move to the question number 5. So question number 5 is the Excel analytic and forecasting training course field and you open another course, insert the new row between the big data foundation and data mining row copy the row 5 and paste it on empty row and change the dates to June 7, 2027 in the range C7 to D7. Enter the 11 in cell G7 and 10 in cell I7. So insert the new row between the big data foundations and data mining. So insert the new row between big data foundation. So big data foundation and big data foundation and data mining. Insert the new row between and data mining. So right click and click the insert the new row, and next is uh, copy the row 5 and paste it is an empty row. So copy the row 5, select the row 5, right click and click the copy the row 5, and next is paste it is an empty row. So paste it is an empty row. Go to the home tabs and goes to the clipboard groups and click the paste. So paste the row, empty row, and change the dates to June 7, 2027. So copy the date and change the date in cell C7. So select the C7 and change the date. Press enter. 6/7/2027, and next is D7 June 7, 2027. So select the D7 and paste the date, press enter. So 6/7/2027, and next is enter a 11 in cell G7 and 10 in cell I7. So select the G7 type 11 and select the G7 type 11 and press enter, and next is and 10 in cell I7. So select the I7 and type 10 and press enter in cell I7 in cell 10. So question number 5 is complete, and we move to the question number 6. So question number 6 is assigning a code to each workshop. Provide a reference number you will use. 6 indicate the 6th month June and for the first worksheet, and type the 06001 in cell A5 and use the autofill to complete the range A6 to A10. So copy the value and paste the value in cell A5. So go to the Excel worksheet and select the A5 and press enter, and next is use the autofill to complete the range A6 to A10. Copy the range A6 to A10. So question number 6 is complete, and we move to the question number 7. So question number 7 is instead of a displaying date such as a 6/1/27, you want to display the date as 6/2/2027 and format the date in the range C5 to D10 with the short dates format is 3/14/2012. So format the date in the range C5 to D10. So copy the range and go to the Excel worksheet and paste the range, press enter, and next is with the short date format. So go to the home tabs and go to the number formats and click the short date formats. So click the short date format, and next is 3/14/2012. So click the 3 3/14/2012, and click OK. So question number 7 is complete, and we move to the question number 8. So question number 8 is, the worksheet contained a column of the start and end date. It would be helpful in the insert a column to display the number of days for each worksheet, and insert a column to the right of end dates column. Type the hash of days in cell E4. So insert a column to the right and dates column. So insert the end of insert a column right and date. So select the and date and insert the column to the right and date. Right click and click the insert. So insert a column and type the hash of days in cell E4. So copy the text and paste the text in cell E4. So select the E4 and paste the text and press enter. So question number 8 is complete, and we move to the question number 9. So question number 9 is, row 3 contain hash of tenders and gross revenue main heading. Centering these headings over their respective subheading will help the clearly details and merge and center the cells H3 and I3. Merge and center the range J3 to L3. So merge and center the range in cell H3 to I3. So select the I3 to I3, I3 to I3 and merge and center. So go to the home tabs and go to the alignment groups and click the merge and centers I3 to I3 and merge and center the range J3 to L3. So copy the range and go to the Excel worksheet and paste the range, press centers, and next is merge and center the range. So go to the home tabs, go to the alignment groups and click the merge and centers. So question number 9 is complete. We move to the question number 10. So question number 10 is, applying the styles will improve the appearance of the heading on row 4. In addition, wrapping and centering the text in the heading cell will further improve the appearance of the worksheet. For the range A4 to L4, apply the good cell style, wrap text and center horizontally. So copy the range A4 to L4 and go to the Excel worksheet and paste the range, press enter. So select the range A4 to L4 and apply the good cell styles, wrap text and center horizontally. So apply the good cell styles. So go to the home tabs and go to the style groups and click the cell styles, and cell style is good cell styles, and good cell styles, click OK. So good cell style and wrap text and center horizontally. So go to the home tabs and go to the alignment groups and click the wrap text, and next is centered horizontally. So go to the home tabs, go to the alignment groups and click the center the horizontally. So good cell and wrap text and center the horizontally. So question number 10 is complete, and we move to the question number 11. So question number 11 is, So question number 11 is, you are ready to calculate the number of days for the workshop. In a cell E5, enter a formula to calculate the number of days for the first workshop. Add a 1 to the result to include the total number of days including the start and end dates. The result may display in a date format and copy the formula to the range E6 to E10. So in cell E5, enter a formula to calculate the number of days for the first workshop. So the Excel worksheet and select the E5 formula to calculate the number of days for the first workshop. Add a 1 to the result to include the total number of days including the start and dates. The result may display in a date format and copy the formula to the range E6 to E10. So in cell E5, select the E5 and enter the formula number of days for the first workshop. So select the E5 and type is equal to, and next is select the D5, manage C5 is start date and plus 1 and press enter. D5 minus C5 plus 1, and next is add the 1 to the results, include the total number of days including the start and dates. The result may display the dates and copy the formula to the range E6 to E10. Copy the formula E6 to E10, and next is, so question number 11 is complete, and we move to the question number 12. So question number 12 is, the number of days result show date rather than value. Applying the number format will solve this issue. Place the number format with the 0 decimal places and center the results horizontally in the range E5 to E10. So place the number format with the 0 decimal places. So copy the range E5 to E10 and to go to the Excel worksheet and paste the range, press enter, cell E5 to E10 and apply the number format with the 0 decimal places. So apply the number format with the 0 decimal places. So go to the home tabs and go to the number formats groups and click the number and 0 decimal places, number format with the 0 decimal places and center the result horizontally range. Click OK and go to the home tabs, go to the alignment groups and click the centers. E5 to E10 in the center horizontally, E5 to E10 in the center horizontally. So question number 12 is complete. We move to the question number 13. So question number 13 is, the gross revenue is calculated by type of a customers. Column J is designed to display the gross revenue for corporate, designed to display the gross revenue is calculated by type of a customer. Column J is designed to display the gross revenue for a corporate customers. In cell J5, enter a formula to calculate the revenue of the first by multiplying the So in cell J5, enter a formula to calculate the gross corporate's revenue for the first workshop by multiplying the cost per attend by the number of corporate, and attenders, copy the formula to the range J6 to J10. So select the J5 is corporate column, and next is in the cell J5 and corporate revenue for the first workshop by multiplying the cost per attendance by the number of corporate attendance and copy the formula to the range J6 to J10. Select the J5 and type is equal to and corporate attendance F5 multiplied by H5 is corporate and press enter. Multiply the cost per attendance by the number corporate, and next is copy the formula to the range J6 to J10. So copy the formula J6 to J10. So question number 13 is complete. We move to the question number 14. So question number 14 is so question number 14 is column K is designed to display the gross revenue for education customers. In cell K5, enter a formula to calculate the gross education revenue by subtracting the education's discount rate from 1 and multiplying the result by the cost per attendance and multiplying by the number of education attendance, and copy the formula to the range K6 to K10. In the cell K5, enter a formula. So select the K5 and enter a formula the gross education revenue by subtracting the education discount rate from a 1, multiply the result by the cost per attendance and multiplying by the number of education attendance, and copy the formula to the range K6 to K10. So K5 is type is equal to and 1 minus G5 is education discounts, and next is multiply by F5, sorry, F5 is cost per attendance, and multiply by I5 is education, and press enter. And 1 multiply the result by the cost per attendance and multiplying by the number of education attendance, and copy the formula to the range K6 to K10. So copy the formula K6 to K10. So question number 14 is complete, and we move to the question number 15. So question number 15 is note that you calculated the gross revenue for a corporate and education customer. You can calculate the total gross revenue for each workshop, and in the cell L5 enter a formula to calculate the total gross revenue by adding the corporate gross revenue and the education gross revenue. Copy the formula to the range L6 to L10. So now that you are calculated the gross revenue for a corporate and education customer, you can calculate the total gross revenue for each workshop. In cell L5, enter a formula to calculate the total gross revenue by adding the corporate gross revenue So in cell L5 formula to calculate the total gross revenue by adding the corporate gross revenue and education gross revenue. Copy the formula to the range L6 to L10. So select the L5, enter a formula to calculate the gross revenue by adding the corporate gross revenue and education gross revenue. So select the L5 and type is equal to, type the sum function in cell J5 to K5 and close bracket and press enter. So J5 to K5, and next is copy the formula to the range L6 to L10. So copy the formula in cell L6 to L10. So question number 15 is complete, and we move to the question number 16. So question number 16 is, the discount rate look better when displayed with the present samples and center because the rate are all two digits, and format the range G5 to G10 percent style with the 0 decimal places and center the data horizontally. So copy the range G5 to G10 and go to the Excel worksheet and paste the range, press enters in cell G5 to G10 in the percent style with the 0 decimal places. So go to the home tabs and go to the number groups and click the percentage and percent style 0 decimal places. So click the 0 decimal places, click OK. So percent style with the 0 decimal places and center the data horizontally. So go to the home tabs and go to the number groups and click the centers. So question number 16 is complete, and we move to the question number 17. So question number 17 is, the monetary value in the cost per attendance corporate education and gross revenue column would look better with the dollar sign and commas. Format the range F5 to F10 and J5 to L10 accounting number format with the 0 decimal places. So copy the range F5 to F10 and go to the Excel worksheet and paste the range, press enter in cell F5 to F10 and J5 to L10. So select the J5 to L10. So J5 to L10, and next is apply the accounting number format 0 decimal places. So go to the home tabs and go to the number groups, click the accounting number format and 0 decimal places. The 0 decimal places, click OK. Like the accounting number format and 0 decimal places in range F5 to F10 and F5 to F10. So question number 17 is complete. We move to the question number 18. So question number 18 is, change the width of column G, H and I to 9 and change the width of column J, K, L to 11. So change the width of column G, select the column G and column with this 9. So right click and click the column with this type 9 and click OK. And next is in column H, so select the column H and width of column H, so right click and column with this type 9 and click OK. And next is I to 9, so select the column by, right click and column with this 9 and click OK. And next is change the width of column J, K, L to 11. So select the column J, K and L 11. So right click and column with this type 11 and click OK. And next is K column to 11. So select the column K, right click and column with this to 11 and click OK. And next is L to 11. So select the column L, right click and column with this to 11 and click OK. So question number 18 is complete. So if you want to complete assignments or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete my IT Lab course, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access, we can do online courses in accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing and other courses. So I will guarantee you a 90 or 95 plus grade your assignment and your exam. And assignment title is EXP 25 Excel Chapter 1 Cumulative Assessment Training.